to Median Gaming. I hope everybody's doing well. Today we'll be looking at the Strange Transmission Quest Pack Bundle. So this is the Dead Space skin. Okay, so as you can see, the Strange Transmissions pack is £9.99, so that'll probably be the equivalent in dollars elsewhere. And this includes the Isaac Clarke skin, 2 backblings, and a pickaxe. There's also an emote in there as well. So the emote itself will start from the bottom, working our way up. Yeah, it's not too bad. A little crouch and yeah, it's cool. The plasma cutter. I don't think it's reactive. Yeah, looks quite nice when it swings. Quite loud, potentially, but we'll see what that's like in game. The first backbling to check out is the USG Ishimura, if I can pronounce that right. So this one is just reactive. As you can see, it'll change colour. There we go. Which I believe in the game was to kind of to match up with your health available at the time. The second of the backlinks is the rig. Again, this one is reactive, but does have multiple styles where you can turn the reactivity on and off. And then lastly, we have Isaac Clarke himself. Again, multiple styles, but it is just a reactivity on and off for that one. And as we saw previously, the reactivity seems to be upon his back. I've not noticed it anywhere else yet. In addition to this, obviously, you get the usual quest pack, which you can then earn up to 1500 V-Bucks with. So I'm going to go up and purchase this now, because then it'll disappear from the item store for me, and we will take Isaac into game and see what it's like. So with regards to the quests for this, they are just your usual daily quests, as you can see, and these will kind of increment up until you've got your 1500 V-Bucks. So depending on how active you are with it, it might take a few days or so just to complete. Now, I had actually recorded a quick clip of this skin in game, and then I was kind of looking at it and I thought, oh, I've forgotten to equip the backbling. So I thought, well, let's need to redo it again. So I had thought I'd equipped the rig backbling, but if we just take a look at it in the locker, you can actually see that it is equipped. Now, from my perspective, if we just do a quick search, so you can see the other backbling, the USG, quite clearly there. If we select no backbling, but if we look at the back of Isaac, we can see he's kind of got the reactivity there, showing your health. Now, if we go and equip the rig, from my perspective, you can't actually see a difference between it. So I'm not quite sure what this is adding, to be fair. Now it's stating that this is a personalized kind of health monitoring, so potentially the reactivity changes only with this backbling engaged, whereas without it you just kind of got that fade from blue to red. But yeah, I thought that was quite interesting. So what we'll do, I'll run another game and we can maybe keep a track of how this changes. I'll then run the Ishimura and see what the difference is. Because at the moment, I'm not quite sure, obviously, what this particular backbling does to bring to differentiate from the base skin itself. Obviously, this can be equipped to other skins to provide health monitoring, but yeah, it looks a bit interesting, this one. So let's pop into a game again and we'll take another look. Right, so let's take a look at the pickaxe itself. Yes, it looks quite nice, quite a nice glow effect as like kind of progressing along. Looks kind of cool, you can see that blue flame coming out from the middle of it. And I'll just put the emote on as well. Yeah, which looks again pretty cool. But it is just in triggering up. I don't think the emote is anything overly special though. But yeah, the pickaxe itself is quite nice, so I quite like that. Alright, we will head to my usual spot at the Lonely Labs. Okay, and away we go. Ah, where's all the chests at? There we go. Let's see what's in this one first. Oh dear. So it was seemingly changing as I was getting hit there, so not so much showing my life effect. Ooh. Where are you at? Ah, well, there we go. Right. Yeah, so it kind of changes, but then it just reverts back. So. Yeah, I'm not going to say that that is really showing my health status there, to be fair. Oh, this is the hardest I've found this for quite some time. Take that quickly. Let's get these two. Yeah, not a big fan of this burst rifle. Yeah, so now it's a bit quiet. We can take a bit of a closer look at this. Yeah, so the reactivity on the backbling, it changes colour ever slightly. Obviously, it's hit the quite deep red when we got hit, but it wasn't really tracking the health, which is what I was expecting from it. So obviously there was no wraps as part of this bundle. I paired it up with one of the Paradigm skins, wraps even, which I think kind of fit in with the overall look and feel of the skin itself. I mean, I've got to say, the skin itself does look pretty awesome. And if you're a fan of the game, then yeah, I can see it'd be quite cool to play. Is it worth £10 or $10? We do get obviously two two different backblings in that. I quite like the pickaxe itself, which is quite cool. On that's quite nice. The emotes, it's okay. It's nothing special really. You can actually see that it does do it twice, so you can pull up the gun and create it, and then you can fire it up for a second time to dismantle the weapon. which I guess is a little bit unique. Ah, there we go. Right. Okay, so I have now equipped the USG Ishimura backbling onto the skin. We'll take that into a quick game and see how that one plays out. Okay, so we've got the new backbling equipped. I'll just take a quick look at this. It's got quite a nice glow popping out of it as well, because you can also see the rig effectively on the back of him still there as well. So it'd be interesting to see if we get the same effect with that. So you can see the backbling doesn't really get in the way of the kind of the coloured stripe on the back of him anyway as well. So that's kind of cool. Excellent. That and take this away. So I wasn't overly paying attention as to what happens when I get hits and the reactivity, so we'll try and take a better look in a second at that one. Oh, whatever that was cool. Right, come on. Gotcha. Yep. Okay, so there is a kind of a little nice kind of glow tinge. You can just about see it on the back bling. The kind of colour does seem to be changing on the blue. I don't recall when being hit if it changed colour. I'll see if we can find that out now. There's some people up there. See what happens. Come on, hit me. That's it. I think it went red there for a split second. Yeah, we've got the red there. I can definitely see it this time. And we're about to die. There we go. Okay. Okay, so my overall views of the space transmission bundles, so the Dead Space set. The skin itself, I think, is pretty good. I quite like that, and I can see myself running it. The two back blings, the rig, I find I can't quite see the point in it, other than being able to give it to other skins. It has no bearing I can see on the main Isaac skin itself. The emotes, I don't think I'd ever use it. It's okay, but nothing special. As I say, I wouldn't use it or assign it to anything in game. Yeah, I think the bundle is missing potentially a wrap or a glider. As I mentioned in the video, I have assigned the paradigm shift wrap, which is probably the one wrap I have that's probably closest to the skin. I think that blends in quite nicely to it if you have that to apply. But yeah, a glider or a wrap, potentially even some soundtrack, maybe from the game itself, would be quite nice and fitting to place into this as well, as opposed to just having two backblings. Would have been useful, but yeah, I'll give it kind of maybe or say a 6.5 out of 10, and that's purely down to the skin itself. Is pretty good representation of the game, and it does look pretty menacing and pretty cool. So yeah, anyway, that's my views on it. I'd be interested to know yours. If you would like to comment below, that would be great. And please also, if you like the videos and would like to see more, please like and subscribe. That would be amazing. I'd also get to know your views on the channel and where we should go in the future. That'd be brilliant. So anyway, have a good day, and that's it from me today. Thank you.